It all started out from here. I was 40 years old on this pedal car, a Ferrari. I was playing around my father's trucks, pretending I was driving a real car. By the posture of this kid, you can definitely tell that I had to do something in my life that had to do with driving. I grew up in a small village, playing on the streets with other kids, and I was quite a shy kid. And like all the others, I like trucks, planes, and cars. After studying at high school, I did my truck driver license, and against my mom's wishes, who wanted me to go to the university, I started driving trucks, the big trucks, the semi one. I loved it. I was alone driving my big truck all over Italy, and I was so proud of doing that. But in the back of my mind, there was always this big passion about airplanes. I remember one day driving down to Genova on a highway. At a certain point, I heard this big, loud noise, and I knew. I looked outside and I saw these two F-104s flying down, screaming down on the into the valley at transonic speed. It was fantastic. You know, the sound was so powerful and so loud, and I had goosebumps all over. And I was thinking, wow, I wanted to do that. I wanted to be part of that so bad. But I was driving my truck, and I was thinking, how can I make it? How the hell can I do that? No way I can make it. So I subscribed for one attempt in the Air Force Academy, and I failed. So of course the old dream just crashed, and I was so disappointed and frustrated. But there was nothing I could do about it. So eventually I had to let it go and forget about that. Up to one day, then I was talking by chance with a priest. This priest was a psychiatrist, and I was just mentioning that I just did the Air Force Academy screening, and I failed. And at this point, he stopped me and he looked at me in a very serious way, and he asked me why I didn't go through. And I was like, well, I mean, it's normal that these type of screenings they don't work out, because these such a super high failures rate and huge number of candidates and very few positions available. So it's quite normal. And then he was just keep looking at me, in a very serious way, say, well, this is strange. And I couldn't believe what my ears just heard. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, I mean, this is very strange, because probably you were not feeling well for some reason, but I don't see any problem from your side to do that. So basically, after this conversation with this priest, I just took the last screening, Air Force screening I could do because of my age, and I passed. then from there until I finally became a pilot, it took 2 long, painful years. And I wanted to quit so many times because I was missing my village, I was missing my friends, I was missing my family. But it is right there. Then when you move out of the comfort zone full of your dreams and you move into discomfort, then you start making those dreams come true. So after going through all the flying school, the ground training and everything, I finally made it. I became a fighter pilot. And my assigned airplane was the F-14, exactly the same one I saw back in the days when I was driving my truck down to Genova that day. The F-14 was called a Widowmaker, Flying Coffin. So all the bad names you could possibly imagine, he had it. The F-14 was a crazy airplane to fly in terms of performance. You had to respect it, to keep distance, because if you were getting too confident with it, you would have found yourself in a very dangerous situation without even knowing. I lost quite a lot of friends and colleagues during my career because of the activity, the flight activity with this airplane. I've always liked motorcycles, but my father didn't want me to have one because it was too dangerous. That what he was saying. Being in the Air Force, I had the lieutenant salary, and so I could afford to buy one. But I didn't want to get in conflict with my dad, so I didn't bother doing that. Up to one day that one of us F-14 drivers got killed during a flight training, and it was my friend. We were together at in Grosseto Air Force Base. So at that point, I just said, wait a minute, I'm not buying a motorcycle because it's dangerous, and I'm flying this thing, the Widowmaker, for a living. So then I decided I called back home my dad and I say, look, I informed you that I'm buying a motorcycle, period, that's it. And that's what I did. After enjoying riding the motorcycle on the street, I realized pretty soon that I needed to approach and discover the track experience, and this was another milestone of my life. Because at that time, I was flying as an instructor on the MB 339. So getting into this totally new world made out of, grip, power delivery, lines, suspension setup, everything that is about motorcycle racing. It was a totally new experience and beautiful. What I like still now about practicing racing motorcycle is that is about the learning process. Basically, you keep learning. Every time you go practicing or racing, there is always something new you learn. The more you improve, the more you are fast, and the more you respect the really fast guys, the pros, the MotoGP guys. It is quite interesting the fact that between flying a fighter jet and racing a motorcycle on the track, the amount of adrenaline is quite similar actually. When you fly a jet, in order to get a feel of your speed, you gotta be close to the ground or the sea in order to get some objects close to you and making you the right feeling of your speed. For instance, if you fly a Mach 2.2, which is actually the F1.4 maximum speed, it's equal to 1,500 miles per hour. But if you are at 40,000 feet, you do not get the feeling about this crazy speed at all, actually. And at the same time, if you're riding a motorcycle on the track and you are entering at 140 miles per hour into a turn, with your knee dragging on the ground and your elbow quite close to the asphalt, then yeah, you get a full feeling about the speed you're doing. Actually, you feel very fast. Because when I'm spending months in the hotel, in the hotel room, due to my job, YouTube has always been a big company for me. So if I can do the same for other people, that would be something that would make me feel better. Plus, I'm a huge cars and motorcycle enthusiast. So what a better way to share this passion with all of you.